Hey everybody, Yakir's here. Welcome back to the Long Dark Interloper Custom Series 2, or Season 2, Episode 2. So, I am here and at the Trapper Homestead in Mystery Lake, and we need to offload a lot of this weight. We're up to 71 pounds. We got a lot of nasty, dangerous water, and I'm going to drop a lot of that here. So I'll show you where that's at. Where's it at? There it is. I'm going to drop all that. And we're going to drop some of this outside, the clean stuff outside. And we need to drop some other items too. Because what I'm going to do is I am actually going to head over to the high loot areas first and try to get items that might be in containers that might degrade and disappear before we get to them if we wait otherwise. So I'm going to actually get rid of this and get rid of... I know, I'm crazy, right? But we're going to go over to Milton. Someone suggested Milton. I thought, hey, that's a great idea. I'm going to actually leave all that coal there. Because we'll get coal in the cave on the way there. We don't need the antiseptic because I'm going to make some old man's beard dressing. I'm also going to get rid of most of that. Get rid of most of these cattail stalks. Yeah, I think we'll only maybe keep like 12. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You know what? Let's do it by weight here. Oh, we don't need these running shoes. Banged up pork and beans. They're a little sketchy. I'm not going to risk it. 38%. They're probably okay, but right now, if we get food poisoning, we're screwed. So we don't have any type of antibiotics or anything like that. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to risk it. And not after a lucky start like we had before. So, alright, don't need those cans. I can get those any which way. I could eat if I needed to. I could eat my way out of that problem. Got some sewing, a sewing book that might be good nighttime reading if we need to kill some time. Crow feathers, get rid of that. We don't need those. Newsprint, don't need that. Old man's beard, we're going to use that. Reclaimed wood, get rid of that. Mushrooms, I might be able to use those later, so might need them actually. So get rid of all that metal. Get rid of these 2 stones. Don't need a tinder plug because I have the cattail heads. And as far as water goes, I'll leave that outside. Don't need a stick either. So we're down to 37 pounds. Probably offload a little bit more, I'm sure. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of this water out here. We'll only keep maybe, 3/4 of a gallon, somewhere around there. So let's see. Yeah. We'll drop about that much. That seems about right. So now we're down to 28 pounds. That's pretty good. And I'm sure we're going to find food there. So I'm not too concerned about that. That's 300, it's 500, 500. That's 1,000 calories plus all those cattails. So I'm going to drop this one here. And yeah, let's get going here. So let's see. I'm going to grab these 2 or 3 old man's beard up here. It looks like it's pretty decent outside right now. I do need to craft bandages and old man's beard dressings before I come out of the cave. But I do want to move while moving's good.
I'm weak.
Alright, why are you getting weak? I don't get that. Oh, because he's hungry. He's hungry. Well, he better get used to it. Wait, I thought there was another one here. There it is. Alright. It's such a bright day. It's beautiful outside, actually. If I wasn't fighting for survival, this would be awesome. I'm going to get my old trusty flare out here. This used to be the only form of self-defense until you found the rifle back in the day. Before we had these fancy things like flare guns and handguns and all kinds of crazy devices to hurt the wolfies. Let's get in here and let's get moving. Leave Mystery Lake. I'm not going to worry about picking up... Well, maybe I'll... If I see some coal, I'll pick them up and place them at the exit, or... Yeah, at the exit here of the cave. But I'm not worried about scouring this place for coal right now. I want to move while the weather's good. Visibility's great. So I don't think there's any back there. I didn't see any around here. It looks like, yeah, there's a piece there. Any more? Normally if there's one, there might be another. Nope, there's another one. Okay, is that it? Oh, one more. 3. Is that it? Okay, that's pretty good. But this poor old soul. You got anything for me, old man? Oh no, he looks old. Could just be all the wind burn, but... Oh, what's up with that? It's crazy. Felt like I was about to fall through the level there for a second. Let's just keep moving. Oh, campfire, nice. Alright, nothing around it that I can see. Alright. Yeah, definitely a good idea to go after areas with a high amount of containers. Like cabinets, containers, refrigerators, whatever. It's no point in really stocking up on meat right now because meat will always be there. Now, if you just if you don't go and get these things, they'll eventually their condition will drop to 0, and if they're in a container, they disappear. So that's why late game you go to all these containers and there's nothing in them as far as food goes. It's all degraded and gone. And it has a Jesus, again? That was weird. I feel like I felt like I was really low. I still feel like I'm really low. Like I shrunk. I'm going to ignore all these cattails right now because I can get them on the way back. No point in getting overloaded on the way there. You know, on the way back, not a big deal to be overloaded because we go through a safe cave and then we have a safe return to Trapper Homestead, which right now is sort of our forward operating base. That is a ferocious looking waterfall. I still feel like I'm really low in the level. I'm crawling along here. Where do I go from here? Oh yeah, I think I got to cross like that tree. Oh, there it is. There's the rope. Keep an eye out down there for any. I see some bunnies hopping around down there. That's a good sign. The wolf hasn't eaten that one yet. Oh, thank you for not letting me fall through the tree. That's good. I might as well holster this. I don't even know why I really had it out. I guess I had it out for Mystery Lake. Never put it away. Alright, let's do a little scan here. A little recce of the area before we go down and see if we see any movement. See a rabbit moving around down there? Do you guys see a wolf? It's good weather. A wolf would probably want to travel around in this weather. So I'm not concerned about anything over there. Alright, I say we go for it. No time like the present. I probably will actually grab 2 rocks here, just in case I need them. It seemed to work last time, I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Maybe the wolf just, when I was up that tree in the first episode, maybe that wolf just decided to turn tail and run for no reason, but it felt like it happened. It coincided right when I threw the rock. But I could be wrong. We don't want that, we want the flare. I see rabbits everywhere, actually. There's a cave there. I think I'm going to check out... Nah, we'll check it out on the way back if we feel up to it. We might be a little better geared by then. It might be a little safer thing to do then. Right now, we just kind of want to play it safe and get to high loot areas safely. I mean, because I have so many rabbits around, that's what makes me feel a little more at ease. And I can always run past the rabbits behind me or the rabbits in front of me, and the wolf would key in on them. Almost like a flare, like popping a flare. When you got a missile locked on you or something like that, chaff or flare. So, there's our next rope, right up there. Wonderful. It's like some snow starting to come down. I hope I find a magnifying glass soon. I really like that. Honestly, who am I kidding? I want a rifle. I want a rifle soon. What I really want. Hope old Bad Mama Juju left hers behind. I doubt it. That thing seemed like it was glued to her hands. So, all right, let's climb it. Climb it while the climbing's good. It's a really good way to wear yourself out if you need to. Just climb up and down a rope a couple times. Well, my wife did not pass the CRNA board. She got all the way. She got the maximum number of questions, 170 on that adaptive test, which is like an RN test. just like way harder. And yeah, so she was very close to passing, maybe 1 or 2 questions away from passing, but just fell short. So in her core group of people, 5 people if you include her, 3 have failed and 2 have passed. So yeah, 60% failure rate there. But she can take it up to 4 times in a year, and she can take it. It has to be completed within 2 years. So you get 8 times total. But she knows some of the areas, judging by the way the questions were going, where she might need to work on. Plus, they're going to send a report to one of her instructors at the university, and at Texas Wesleyan. And actually, oh, hey, look, a book, yeah, frontier shooting gun. And they're going to break down where she was having issues, and they'll set up a little bit of a, they'll tell her, get with her, set up a little bit of a plan on how to attack the next test. So we're going to go on our cruise here in about 3 days from when I'm recording this. I'm recording this January 15th, 2020. Our cruise is going to be going out of Florida, Port Canaveral, on the 18th. And that's a 7-day cruise. So when she gets back, she's going to study for 2-3 weeks, 8 to 10, 12 hours, something like that per day. And really get after it again. She's really highly motivated. She was a bit depressed for the first half of the day, but then, she got kind of pissed off after that, then got confident. So she's a healthy combination of pissed off, determined, and all that. We do have a pry bar, so we can get inside these locked doors here at the gas station, so we're going to go there first. Because sometimes there is a wolf there, and you don't want to be dilly-dallying around out there trying to figure out what door you can go in, if you can't. So we're going to do that. Plus, it looks like the weather's starting to turn bad. On a plus side, my girls tested and got their gray belts. Now they're 6 and 4 in jiu-jitsu, so they've gone from white to gray, and yeah, they were thrilled about it. A lot of fun. It was the first time they'd ever tested, and they had a lot of fun. Grandparents took us out to dinner to celebrate, and yeah, so another pry bar. I never have too many pry bars. Not in this world, anyway. Now, someone said that you could actually take a battery and hook it up to a light inside of a building. I don't know, but that would be. I've never heard that before, but if that's true, oh my gosh, that is awesome. It makes sense too. I just need to find a battery. Now they seem to be ultra rare. They used to be in every car, but now they're ultra rare. So this deer's running around. If there's a wolf out here, he's going after that deer, 100%. I think there might be something in these. Is this searchable? No. Okay, let's just go straight in the front door. Since that deer went through here safely. Means there's no wolf out here. Alright, what do we got? I want the candy out of there. I can see candy in there. I want it. Alright, so much for that. So those of you that don't know, my wife has spent the last 27 months in a master's program, which is soon. I think next year it becomes a doctorate program or something like that, or PhD. Yeah, I think it's a doctorate program for nurse anesthesia. So she's been busting her butt in school. You can't work during the program. That's one of the things. So we've been living on a cop salary, a lowly cop salary, for the last 27 months. And now she graduated. Did fine in school, did great in clinicals, and now she was taking the boards. That's what that's all about, for those of you that don't know. See, this stuff, if there was something in there, like a candy bar, and it came back, say, around day 100 or something like that, there's a good chance, depending on what its starting condition was, it's gone now. So you definitely want to get into these areas and try to check these as much as you can. Man, I really need to find a firearm. Come on. Yeah, we'll take that because we have plenty of carry capacity. If we need to, we can always drop that. That's what I always say. Take it. If you don't need it, just drop it. Newsprint roll. Where's it at? I don't see it. I'm starting to get tired, though, so my carry capacity is dropping quite a bit. Might just... Let me see here. What time is it? Yeah, I don't really want to stay here tonight. I think I could. Do we have somewhere to sleep? That's the thing. Is this a... Yes, we do. Bet. I'm standing right next. Do we have somewhere to sleep? Let me check the ceiling. Come on now. Back your eyes. People be watching you, man. They're forming opinions on you based upon this. Yeah, so the tea, you know, might... I don't know if tea disintegrates. That might be a bad example. Regardless, you guys get the point. Not to beat a dead horse. So good at beating dead horses. Oh, it's one of my specialties. It's like when I started life, I chose a perk, and it was the beat the dead horse perk. And yeah, it's been with me ever since. Stump remover. Yes, that is for crafting. Oh, I thought I saw something down there, but I didn't. Turns out there wasn't anything there. Alright, oh well. So I'm going to open this door just in case we need to flee in here at the last second. And then we'll turn around, come right back in. But now it's unlocked, so we don't have to ever worry about that one again. I'm not going to try to walk around when I'm this exhausted, because once I get to a certain level of exhaustion, I can't run at all. So that would suck. And then I would probably have to pop the flare for sure, and that would be my only form of defense gone. So I think we're just going to hole up here, but you know what we might do? We might eat a little bit. We might do a little bit of reading, and I missed a granola bar. Boy, you guys got to go back to the comments now and remove those posts that you put about me missing a granola bar. See, there it is again. It's so weird. Why is it doing that? It's something new. It never used to do that. I don't know. But gives us a chance to do a secondary sweep here, which is always good. Last time our guys caught, it was me included, we were doing building search for a landlord on a vacant place, and he thought the guy who was working during the day, he's a drug addict, stole a truck. He was a suspect from a truck theft and an air conditioner theft from a business. We had a bunch of separate cases going on against him. And then this landlord thought that he was supposed to be there doing the floor work during the day, and he thought he was squatting there at night. So he wanted us to go check the vacant place that was supposed to be getting renovated. We did. We checked it. Secondary sweep. Just the way it was. He heard a noise. Like my other officer heard a noise when he first knocked and announced, and then thought maybe it was a raccoon or maybe a cat or something like that. But there was none in there. And it wasn't the type that had like broken windows or anything like that. And all the windows were sealed, and the back door was still deadbolted. So unless the guy ran out the back door, turned around, and used a key to lock the deadbolt, which if you're running, you don't do that. It didn't make much sense. Like, he heard this noise, and he's like, man, I swear I heard a noise. So I'm like, let's do a secondary sweep. So we did. And sure enough, I'm looking at the sink cabinets, and I'm like, let's check under the sink, because you know there's pipes under there, right? The kitchen sink cabinet. So we opened it up, man, and I look over, and I was like, oh, that's a trash bag. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that trash bag has like arm hair on it. And so we started screaming at him. He was like all jammed up in there, and he come out, and we proned him out, arrested him, and charged him with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that was my last one. So secondary sweeps, yeah, important. Anyway, I digress. Like Jay's 2 cents, I digress. Let's eat something. Let's go with some sardines and crackers. That actually sounds pretty good. So yeah, let's do that. And some crackers. And I know we're eating a little bit more than we should, but I kind of just wanted to eat some sardines and crackers. And now we're going to study. And hopefully we can study even though we're tired. I don't know if it'll let us. It might not. We'll try. Let's try to knock out a chapter. Probably say you're too tired to study. But we need this more than anything. Fire starting, I think. Yeah, I can shoot pretty well regardless. So let's do an hour. Let's see what happens to our fatigue level here. Let's try another hour, see what happens.
My energy is just
That's what it was.
Disappearing.
Too tired. So let's sleep for an hour, and hopefully we still have enough sunlight to get going. But it'll recharge a little bit of our energy. At least we'll get 2 hours of book learning in here. I also need to put on that sweater. Don't I? I still need to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do our studying first. We should be good. Starting to get darker though. There we go. Yeah, we got 2 hours, and then we can get rid of that book, and that's one less pound we're carrying around us also. So let me see here. I did have some sort of sweater or something I want to put on. There we go. Let's put that on. Make sure there's nothing else. Could make some improvised hand wraps if I can get some cloth. I don't think I saw any cloth, like curtains or anything like that around here. I don't think there were any. I'd be kind of surprised. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, what's the temp in here? 37? Alright, that's fine. And we got a, what? This is about a 7.5 degree? 9 degree bed. Alright, I'll take that. So we're super exhausted. 548 calories. We'll eat a little bit something else here. Let's see here. 250. That should be about perfect. Yeah, let's do that chocolate bar. That, honestly, if you're in this situation, some saltine crackers, some sardines, and a candy bar to top it off, and then some nice potable water to wash it all down. It's not bad. And a nice place to sleep, away from the wolves. I wouldn't be complaining. Alright, let's drink. And now we rest. We'll go for 10. I don't know. We'll probably wake up somewhere in between, but... I just hope the weather cooperates so we can make it into town. I want to make it to bed. Mama Juju's house. 1 day, 19 hours, 14 minutes. And our conditions back up to 100%.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, he's such a whiner. He's such a baby. Alright, we don't have that much longer to go, so we could... You know what? Let's make ourselves our bandages. I completely forgot to do that in the cave. Yeah, that would have been bad. Do as I say, not as I try to remember. Because that's always a failure. There we go. Let's do 3 of these. 45 minutes. Sun should be up by then.
Die
All right.
if I don't get some food soon.
Oh, hush. You will not die. You'll be fine. Some mushrooms. We'll prepare those. I think it might be lighter to have prepared mushrooms. That's the only reason why I'm really doing it. Okay, I think that's all we can do right now. Now, what I do want to do is I want to get ourselves a... Let's see here. Improvised head wrap, which takes 2 cloth. Improvised hand wrap, which requires 4 cloth. So, and we do have the sewing kit. So it should be starting to get sunny outside, but I think it's some bad weather. So I think that's why it's still so dark in here. Yeah. It's not the best weather. We might wait here for a minute. And just do some more reading. No hurry. We're good. All is good. So let's go ahead and rest. For maybe, let's just do it an hour at a time. Okay, nice and sunny, but I still hear the wind, so there's that. -13 degrees, that's in a protected area. When I step out, it's -9, so that's pretty cool. Not a big deal, we don't have that far to go. Just want to make sure we're not going to get eaten by a wolf. Could check that car real quick. Dip back inside if I need to. Let's see if there's a wolf out here. We'll know pretty quick, don't worry. We will know pretty quick. That makes me jump every time. There'll be no shelter here. Front line is everywhere. You know what? While we have the chance, we might want to go for the bus. If this wolf is not around here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's dip back in, get warmed up a second, then go for the bus down at the end, at the collapse over there. So, goodness gracious, it's gonna take a minute to warm up, isn't it? I guess in that case we just lay in bed for an hour. It'd probably take an hour to warm up. These low temperatures with the horrible clothes. Okay. Now the wolf could have popped out, so we need to be extra careful still. Feels like 12. That's a lot better. But they tend to be fair weather hunters. There's the collapse over there, where all the trees and stuff are. I'd feel a lot better if I saw some rabbits hopping around. Okay, I think we're gonna be alright. Something here at least. Anything? Is there anything here? Anything to be had? I don't think so. Okay. Well, I'm not coming back here again. There might be like a container somewhere around here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking for it though. I better just stay slow in case I need to run. I could run I think I could almost run all the way to the gas station if I had to. With the amount of running energy that we have now. Alright, I'm just going to go straight down Milton's Main Street. I think.
Find some place to escape this cold.
Normally I go up to that house first, but I think I'm going to go this way. Since I don't see any movement out here, I can always run into one of these houses if I have to. Just going to get the flare ready, the old flare ready. I don't know, I don't think I've ever searched this area. Maybe it's worth searching. Probably not. Don't really think so. Yeah, that was a waste of time. Bad Mama Juju's house. I see it up there. Big house on the right. Towards the end of the main street here. Let's get inside this house over here.
Cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Should be much warmer. These houses tend to be better insulated. Oh yeah, 49 degrees. Let's get started with some looting. See what we can find. I've got myself a fire log. Another book that's not for reading, it's for burning. Fireplace. Yep, can't do anything with that right now. Alright. Nothing there. Make sure, you know, that would be a good place to put some, like a single round right there. That's what I would do. That would be my sneaky spot right in that room. These are the cabinets that I'm talking about. This town has a lot of these cabinets. Now, the nice thing is, you're like, well, once you get it, won't it degrade still? You can set it outside. It'll go down to 0 condition. But then once your cooking level gets up to level 5, you can eat 0% condition like food and not have to worry about getting sick from it. So it's, as far as end game goes, I'm not going to waste time with those right now. I always come back and get them if I need them. So, oh, sorry, didn't need to do that. But so it's sort of an end game thing. So it's food for, you know, much later on. You just don't want to leave calories on the table if possible. Which is why I use the hibernation method. That's why you guys are always asking, why are you letting them starve? Because it's the difference between spending 700 calories per day to keep him at 100% every time he wakes up, or like 3,500 calories. It's ridiculous if you try to keep your stomach full the whole time. I mean, in a real survival situation, you will be working on an empty stomach most of the time. You will be rationing your food. Same here. You just eat at the very end of the day and it recovers all your condition. And you just eat enough to make it through the night. That's all there is to it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. We could probably use it at... Let's see how much water we got now. Yeah, that's not a bad amount to be running around with, honestly. So as you can see, yeah, loot's pretty sparse. Nice 14 degree bed. Oh, that's so warm. We could lay in that for a minute too. I wish you could lay in that bed and then do the reading. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to try to do another. I don't really want to use one of these. I guess I could. Yeah, let's just use the beef jerky. Drink. And then I'm going to do some reading while I warm up. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. I just want to warm up a little bit. I know I can just hop from house to house and I'm fine now. But I just kind of want to do this. Kind of want to knock this book out. It's a good book. What can I say? I can't put it down.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Alright, see, and we didn't even get fully warmed up because we're in a house that's only 49 degrees. So, man, I don't know. It might be worth it to tear these up. You know, I think since I am, let's tear these up. That's 2. That's 2. So those are my hand wraps right there. I need one more for my head wrap. There we go. How are we doing with clothes? Let's see what our clothes condition is, 'cause we might need to do some repairs on those. I did do some earlier. We need to actually find ourselves some cured leather, which shouldn't be too hard. Trying to think. The tennis shoes, I think they break it down into cloth, not leather. But if we find some like dress shoes or something like that, we can break those down into cured leather and repair these, because they're at 27%. We don't want to lose those in a wolf attack or something like that. That would suck. So let's leave the house. You should always get low when you leave the house in case there's a wolf standing nearby. You can always scan a little bit and then get up and walk around as needed. You should. I don't, typically. I never, like, hardly ever do, but really you should. It lowers the aggro chance a lot if you're crouched. So, again, do as I say, not as I do. Oh, this one's all dented up. Busted. I can't get in there. Wait. I've never been in this. I've never been in this. It's a little shed. Check it out. Oh, wait, no, this is just a... Oh. I thought it was a detached part of the... Is it? It looked like it was... I'm such an idiot. Just the way it looked from there, it looked like a detached shed. I thought it was just like a little mother-in-law suite or something like that, like a tiny home. Like they've added tiny homes to the Long Dark. Oh man. Hey, on the to-do list, right? You can build your own tiny home out in the wilderness somewhere. That'd be fun, right? We can already do our own snow shelters. Let us make our own tiny homes.
I'll be hungry later.
See, that's the one that I'm kind of looking for. Those cans right there. Not seeing any rifle rounds hidden anywhere. That's not a book worth really picking up. That's more like for starting fires again. Alright. I think we're good. Search high here. And then we'll finish that room. Okay. Oh, please have some clothing. It's a wardrobe. You're supposed to have clothing. So much for that. I tried.
I could use this.
Ragged gesture. Well, I think our shirts are better than that, unfortunately. I use some more underwear. A cotton toque. I think ours are better. Oh, no, wait. We don't have one, do we? That's exact. Yeah, I do. So I don't need a head wrap. What am I doing? I don't know. Smack my face there. Wake up, man. You don't need a head wrap. You need hand wraps. Okay.
Something to eat.
All right. All right. So that one needed repairs, though, right? It was yellow. It looked like. I think. Let's see. Yeah, 30%. We'll repair that. Get it back up to 100%. Okay, I'm going to grab this water here. I really don't want to have to use a match to make more water, so while we're here in Milton, I'd rather do this. This is a nice little area to search, man, early on. Not going to lie, pretty good. What I'll do is I'll just try to hit every house I can on the way down. Should be like just a tiny little dilapidated house, yeah. But sometimes you find some goodies here.
Hope nobody needs
That's
anymore.
Pretty good. That's a good thing to find. Oh man, is it going to be like, now that we've added ammunition for you to make, for you to reload, we're not going to provide you with any ammunition, any actual new ammunition? Is that how it's going to be? If so, I don't like that, because that's not realistic. You will come across ammo. Even if it's like just a couple loose rounds and somebody's like change drawer or something like that. I mean, all right, let's check. I don't think maybe I've never been in this house. I don't know. I'm being extra thorough here though, because you know it's early on. You gotta be. Gotta check everywhere.
That'll come in handy.
Well, I think those count. I think those, even though they got holes all in them, they don't look like they would. I think those actually count as protection from frostbite.
Just what I need.
Yeah, Milton was a good choice. I'm glad I read the comments and took that one to heart. Said Milton and then the new place in Pleasant Valley. Basically anywhere with a lot of buildings all scrunched together. So, is it Thompson's Crossing, I think it's called. I think we're up above almost. I think I'll stop when I'm about 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 gallons. Probably stop about there. Okay, let's check upstairs. Oh, some better. Are these better?
Could end up being
Oh, those are really nice. We're taking those. We'll drop the other ones. We could break them down. It's going to take a long time, but we could do that in the dark And that'll give us 2 cured leather, which we can use to repair other things. We'll hold on to these. We'll break these down for leather, for scrap, in a little while. Yeah, let's throw those on, though. I'm starting to get our warmth up a little bit. We were at 5 degrees Fahrenheit when we first started. So, we've almost tripled it. I'll take that. Alright. Alright, so we checked everything in this house. It's a lot bigger than it looks from the outside, isn't it? Looks can be deceiving. They make good use of space inside this house. Yeah, they made good use of space inside there. Alright, let me get to the other side so I can see which doors are available. I've got cars too I can flee into if I need to. The town of Milton. Which is ironic because I patrol a Milton. Just not plain old Milton though. There's a new sheriff in town. Well. Anything in the trunk bed? No. Okay. Well, can't get in there. Be cool to put something like right there, you know? You have to come up and look at these broken down houses a little bit more. Be a little more careful about them. I'm trying to slow down my searching a little bit because I feel like I get in too big of a hurry. Is there anything over here? Nope, those are all closed and boarded up, so... Sometimes mailboxes are good for ammo. Nothing. All boarded up. Right, let's check out back here. Never anything. Never. Can't get that hood. Well, this is a lot calmer episode than the previous one. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of appreciate it. The last one was a lot of fun. It was crazy.
Excellent.
Beef jerky, yes. Alright. Alright, he's just up there, not too far. Just past Bad Mom and Juju's house, I think. Probably on the street. Yep, there he is, on the street. Just about to cross the street. Looks like they're coming out. They're all waking up. Getting all wakey. Yeah, he's coming toward us, but that's alright. I ain't worried about that. Because I got places I can hide if need be.
Just what I need.
Some jeans. 90% jeans? That might be better than what I have. Oh yeah, I don't even have... Yeah, let's throw those on. There we go. Nice. Uh-oh, starting to get wicked. Can't do anything with those. Getting low. Let's see where this guy's at. Oh, he's way down there. He's way down there. Unless he called for backup.
This will come in.
More driving gloves. That's going to be some more leather we can break down and use. This is a pretty easy area to actually loot during really horrible weather, because you just go from one house to the next and you're back in somewhere where it's 50, 40. Oh, this is a really well insulated house. Good job. Oh, really? Can't. Are those open? Yeah, they're partially open. Okay. Can't get in there. I could really go for a hacksaw right about now. That'd be wonderful. Because then I could start cutting some saplings and get some wood curing to make bows and arrows. Which would tide us over nicely until we found some.
Gotta go.
Until we found some firearms. And got some antiseptic and some dog food for those of you that are listening and not watching. I know there's those of you out there. What is this we got on the couch here? Or on the bed? We got a sweatshirt? Ragged sweatshirt? Take it. I mean, we're dressed in rags, but orange sweatshirt versus wool. This wool sweater's going to be better, obviously. We have this, and then we have this. 39%. We're wearing the best one of those, so all that is really cloth for us, unfortunately. Give me some underwear. I always am looking for underwear. There's some cloth on the ground. I'll take that. That's easy. Easy enough. Let's see where this door takes us. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll do this. Okay. Yeah, we won't go this way. More gloves. More driving gloves. And a granola bar, I think. Crunchy stuff. Granola bar. Get low here. While I do this, I really should be kneeling when I do these. No reason to stand up either, but... Hear that tree break from being frozen? Like it. Is it this house? Which house is it? One of these you can get into. Is that it? Huh, okay. Are these all boarded up? Oh, okay. Well, I can get into this house. Let's go for this one. Alright, search briefcase. It always gets my hopes up and then it's always dashed. I see a granola bar on the countertop. That's good, at least. Yeah, let's take it all. Oh, we have plenty of water. 2.28 gallons. That's good. That'll be good for our time here, I think. Oh, it's another sewing kit. Alright, so we have 2 sewing kits? Good. I don't feel so bad about doing repairs now. Alright, let's head upstairs. See what we can find. No bed this time. No bed. They took the bed. Okay. They even took one of the 2 curtains. Go figure. Must have needed to do some clothing repairs themselves. Alright, I think we head on over to Bad Mama Juju's house now. Well, we might want to stop in here at the old credit union first. There we go. And we've done pretty good. Cardboard box. I thought it was crackers at first, and I was like, yeah, the color's not right. Uh-oh. Another pry bar. Wow. We are swimming in pry bars. Somewhere there's like 3 hatchets sitting around. Just like almost on top of each other, waiting to be had. They're all bunched up like this. That's what I think anyway. Another briefcase. Don't get your hopes up, folks. See, I told you. Seeing anything around here? Moving on. Oh, what the heck. Might as well, since we only have to run across the street. What's our weight at? 80 pounds. Okay, we're a little heavy, but we're going to offload a little bit at Bad Mama Juju's before we do much else. Okay. I can still run good, okay. Alright, let's do it. In there, let's get inside. You know what? Sometimes there's something good down here. Gotta search these houses too later. I was hoping there might be a hacksaw here, but no luck. No luck today. And in we go. Alright, let's give this a good old search. Well, you know what? I'm looking here at the time. It's about time to end this episode. I don't want to rush through this search. Hey, see, I told you I'd find another pot. And look, a can. And some matches. Let's take those matches before I miss them. let me actually exit and come back in. Just because I picked up matches. So, we're going to end this episode here. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys when I get back from the cruise, and until then, enjoy This Land Is My Land, Pat and choose. And I'll see you at the end of January with some new episodes. I'm not gonna touch it. I want to leave it. You know what? If I did that with matches, I better do it.
Can't be too careful.
Did it come with any rounds? Nope, it's empty. But it looks good. Alright guys, what a good way to end this episode. Bad Mama Juju.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I don't know how she let that come out of her hands, because I didn't think she ever put that thing down. But we got ourselves, and another pot. We got ourselves a rifle. No ammo, just a rifle. Y'all take care.